I am teacher Carmela and we're going to discuss another lesson for today. So are you ready? Yes, that's the spirit. So today let's start. I have a picture that I wanted you to describe. So what can you say about the picture? Patrick, the picture shows the girl is jogging. Yes, you're right. So we all know that there are some benefits of jogging. So what are those some benefits of jogging? Claire, it improves blood pressure. Yes, very good. How about you, Patrick, again? It relieves stress. Yes, very good. How about you, Brian? Strengthens muscle. How about you, Pia? It controls and loses weight. How about you, Carl? Strong immune system. Well, your all answers are correct. So for today's activity, I have short scenario or a problem that I wanted you to analyze. Okay, so please listen. Every day, Eleanor jogs 2 kilometers every morning, while Rogelio jogs 3 kilometers. So the question is, who jogs longer? So I will let you group into two groups. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All group 1 here and all group 2 here. So go to your respective groups and here's the instruction. I have 2 strips. For group 1, take away 2 parts for 4 equal parts, and for group 2, take only 1 part for the 4 equal parts in 2 minutes. Okay, done. Go to your respective original seat rather. So I will just demonstrate it. So for Eleanor, we can have 2. So for group 1, we take away 2 parts for 4 equal parts. 1, 2. So there's 2 remaining parts. For the group 1, to only took away 1. So there are 3 parts remaining. So 2/4 and 3/4. And we all know that who jogs longer? Class, who jogs longer? Yes, very good. The person who jogs longer is Rogelio. Rogelio, because 3/4 is bigger than the 2/4, right? As we compare it. So how did you find activity? The activity was interesting and fun and able to analyze the situation in the said activity. Yes. Okay, Patrick, please answer the question. How did you compare similar fractions? If the denominator are the same, then the fraction with the greater denominator is the greater fraction. The fraction with the lesser numerator is the lesser fraction, as noted that if the numerator are equal, the fractions are equivalent, and we can use the greater, the lesser to compare fractions. Very well said. So Brian, what is similar fractions? Similar or like fractions with the same denominator. Yes, it's brief and concise. So what is the relation of our activity to our topic? Yes, Clara. The relation to our topic that has been done was about comparing similar fraction. Yes, and that would be our next lesson to be discussed. So what is definition of comparing fractions? Pia. Comparing fractions means that you want to be able to tell if the one fraction is less than, greater than, or equal to another, and we can use symbols like greater, lesser, or equal to the whole numbers. Very good. So, in comparing similar fractions, the bigger the numerator, the bigger it is. On the other hand, the similar the numerator, the smaller it is. So in comparing fractions, we can able to use symbols like greater, the lesser, or the equal symbols. Okay, so why fractions is important in our daily life? Yes, Carl. Fractions are very important because they tell you what portion of a whole you need, have, or want. And fractions are used also in baking to tell how much of an ingredients to be used. Fractions are used in telling time, and each minute is a fraction of an hour. And fractions help children to understand the nature of numbers, their interactions. And also, if the child doesn't understand how fraction work, it'll interfere in his ability to learn algebra later. Okay, Very good. So, what are some examples of fractions in everyday life? Who can say? Who can answer the question, what are some examples of fraction in everyday life? No one? Okay, Noah. I want to hear your opinion. Okay. Some examples in rates. In rates, shipping weight or volume of the package being measured. Yes, very good. So, when do we use fractions in real life? Yes, Pia. We can use fractions in everyday life or in a real life situation is in rates. Yes, the one Noah said earlier, and also money is another place of fractions. How about in our health? Medical equipment measure ratios and rates like blood pressures and pulse, prescription by the doctor for prescription of the medicine or the dosage of the medicine that we will take. So, in cooking, measuring the ingredients, and also in fruit. Every time we cut any type of fruit, which example the apple, the orange, or a watermelon, or any kind of fruit that we are taking piece of a whole. Okay, very well said. Okay, who can add some more? No one? So, class, are you ready for the short exam? Yes, of course, we have a short exam. And don't worry because the exam is very easy and it's only 1 to 20 to be answered. And let's start answering because time is running. So, pass the paper in the back. Yes, you may now start answering in 5 minutes only. Oh, by the way, I'll read the instructions. Copy the following set of fractions on your paper in the activity sheets and then compare using the relation symbols, the one we tackled earlier, the greater, the lesser, and the equal symbols. Okay. Done? Okay, pass all your papers in the front. Okay, 1 and 2 change, 3 and 4 change, 5, 6 change. And all papers are definitely not your names anymore. Okay, very good. So let's start checking the answers of your classmates, okay? So, Patrick answered the number 1. 4 over 5 blank 2 over 5. 4 fifth greater than 2 fifth. Patrick, correct? Yes. Okay. Claire, 2 over 4 blank 1 over 4. 2 over 4 is greater than 1 over 4. Is Claire correct? Yes. How about you, Pia? 1 over 3 or 1/3 blank 2 over 3 or 2/3. 1/3 is less than 2/3. Yes, very good. So number 7 over 8 blank 6 over 8. Patrick, 7 over 8 is greater than 6 over 8. Are you questioning me? Okay, is Patrick correct? Okay, very good. So, what number we are? Okay, 4 over 5 blank 4 over 5. Clarice, 4 over 5 is equal to 4 over 5. Is Clarice correct? Yes. 5 over 6 blank 5 over 6. Sandra, 5 over 6 is equal to 5 over 6. Is Sandra correct? Yes, very good. So, count the number of check and return to the owner of the one you check it. Okay. Done? Okay. Who got perfect score? Who got 20? Oh my god! I'm so happy. Majority, almost you all got perfects. So I know that you understand the topic the one we discussed earlier. So we can now proceed to the next lesson. Are we? Okay. So for your assignment, of course, we have an assignment. Identify something in your home that they could divide into fractions like pizza, fruits, or whatsoever, and draw the fractions and share to the class for the next meeting. And thank you for coming and see you.